I'm sure many of my subscribers, unlike me, are sucker of good content. Now that good content can be in a book, that good content may be in some movies. So in today's video, I thought to talk about 8 English films that were inspired from books. These films are extremely popular and many of you must have heard about them. But this video is for those who either haven't read the book or have not watched the movie. So in this video, I will talk about both the film as well as the book and which is better in my opinion. But before I start my today's video, let me say you hello and welcome to my channel Book Tales by Preetha. In Book Tales by Preetha, I regularly upload videos on books about life and career. Now, if you want to know more about Book Tales by Preetha, then definitely you need to subscribe my channel Book Tales by Preetha on YouTube. See, if the subscribe button is red, then please click the subscribe button so that whenever I post a new video, you get a notification. And if you want to know more about Book Tales by Preetha, then follow Book Tales by Preetha on Instagram, which is by the name Book Tales by Preetha. Follow Book Tales by Preetha on Facebook. There is a Facebook group and a Facebook page. And there is a Twitter handle, which is @PreethaSharkar18. I also write blogs, and my blog handle is preethasnotebook.wordpress.com. Now, without further ado, let's begin today's video. The first movie or the book adaptation of and made into a movie was a very popular book and a movie, and the content in question is Mario Puzo's Godfather. Now, if you haven't read the book or if you haven't watched the film, I will say you do both. Read the book as well as watch the film. This film is a cinematic experience. The book is unputdownable. This is the story of Don Vito Carlo and impeccable performance put on by Marlon Brando. The main plot of the story revolves around the Don deciding to put over the entire load of his business to his youngest son, Michael, played by Al Pacino, and a grave danger that encounters John's family. Godfather has 3 parts. Same applies for the movie as well as the book. As an audience or as a reader, I found it extremely difficult to decide which is better, the book or the film. But if you take on my suggestion, then I will say that read the book first, because you know what happens. It is very difficult to put down a 300-400 pager book into a 2.5-3 hour movie, because if you read this book, you will get the grip of the entire story. But if you take on my suggestion, then first you read the book, then you watch the movie, and then comment in the comment section below which in your opinion is better, Godfather the film or Godfather the movie. I found it difficult to decide, so I need your help to answer me this suggestion. And now I come to you with the next movie. The next movie is definitely the Harry Potter series. See, I have not read all the books of Harry Potter. I have read the first 2 or 3 books, but I have seen all the films. I have seen it in English as well as in Hindi. Harry Potter, when it got released, we were in college. You know, Harry Potter, I would not say is written for kids or teenagers. Anybody can enjoy the book. But at that point of time, we were little grown-ups, so I personally didn't enjoy the book so much as much I enjoyed the movie. Again, the movie was cinematic experience in itself. So the second book is definitely Harry Potter, and again, it is a difficult choice to make which is better, the book or the film. The third book or the movie that I would like to recommend to you in this particular video is Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird. Now, let me warn you, first 50 to 100 pages of this particular book is difficult to understand. It goes over the head to actually find out and get to know what is going on. But once you get a grip of this book is a masterpiece, it is a classic. And also I would say, if you find reading this book difficult, then you can also get the graphic novel of To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird was made into a film in 1962, and the protagonist role was played by Gregory Peck. To Kill a Mockingbird is a story of a white lawyer who tries to save a black Negro who has been accused of raping a white woman. In his journey, the particular lawyer is accompanied by his children. Again, very, very well written book. Equally effortless performance that has been depicted in the movie by Gregory Peck. Though I have read the book first, long back. I saw the movie a couple of years back. I could easily connect with both. And again, if you take a reader's suggestion, I would always go for read the book first and then watch the movie. But it's your choice. To understand the story better, obviously, reading the book first is a better option. But whichever you do let me know in the comment section, and also let me know how you liked the particular book or the movie. The next book and the movie adaptation that I would like to talk is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. The film was made in 2006. Eat, Pray, Love is influenced and adapted from the author's personal life. She travels to India, Bali and Italy most probably, and after she gets divorced, and it is through this journey that she discovers herself. Effortless performance again depicted on screen by Julia Roberts. I have seen the film, I have read the book. But you know what? Julia Roberts as an actress is tremendously brilliant. The book is equally powerful, and I conclude with the same conclusion. You decide which you find better, the book or the film. I found both entertaining as well as enriching. Do comment in the comment section. What are your views on Eat, Pray, Love? The next movie adaptation is The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada is the story of Editor-in-Chief Miranda Priestly, on screen depicted by none other than Meryl Streep. It is the story of Andrea, played by Annie Hathaway, who is a fresh graduate who works as an assistant to Miranda Priestly, who is the editor-in-chief of this fashion magazine. A very powerful character is the character of Miranda Priestly. I will say, since I have watched the film as well as read the book, the film and the actors did complete justice to the book. I am mesmerized by the character of Miranda Priestly. Mind it, you have to look at the performance by Annie Hathaway as well. A great combo in itself. So if you have watched the film or read the book, then do let me know in the comment section which you found better. In my opinion, as I said, I found the film did complete justice to this particular book, which was published in 2003 while the film was released in 2006. Next movie adaptation that I would like to talk is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the first book of the Millennium Trilogy series. I would say again that this particular book, when made into a movie, the movie did equal justice to this well-written book. Now, when journalist Mikhail is asked to solve a case of a lady missing 40 years back, he is helped in his work by a computer hacker called Lisbeth. And I will say that Lisbeth is one of the very powerful female character that I have ever came across, be it in a book or be it in the film. I have very rarely come across so strong, so powerful female character in today's day and age. Minded, I'm saying in today's day and age, while this story, as far I remember, is written during the time period of early 2000, when computer programming hacking was yet at its nascent state, even in the European world. Very gripping plot and tongue-twisting tale. I'm sure as a reader or as an audience, you are bound to like this particular book and equally like the movie. Frankly speaking, I was not a fan of Daniel Craig ever, but after watching the movie, yes, I have become a fan of Daniel Craig, who played the role of Mikhail, or who was the prime protagonist in the film The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Martian is my next movie recommendation, let me admit. I have seen this movie thrice. I still don't have the physical copy of the book. I have read the book, but a very brilliant film. Equally brilliant performance by Matt Damon. This story is of a particular astrologer astronaut, sorry, not astrologer, astronaut, who goes with his team to Mars, and after a firestorm, this particular astronaut is left stranded in Mars. The rest of his teammates come back to Earth. They think that he has died, but he remains alive with limited supply of food and oxygen. Through his knowledge, through his wit, this astronaut survives, and later on, it is his teammates from NASA who are able to rescue him. Please watch this movie. This movie is again a brilliant piece of creative art. I have not read the complete book, but I have seen the movie three, 4 times, as per I remember. And if I get a chance, I will see the movie again. So gripping is the story. So gripping is the tale. So that is my 7th book for the recommendation. And the last book that I would like to recommend is definitely Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Now, I know many of you have read books by Jane Austen, and many of Jane Austen's books have been adapted into movie, not only into English movie but also into Hindi movies. But Pride and Prejudice is one of my all-time favorite book. So definitely my last recommendation has to be the movie adaptation Pride and Prejudice. I'm sure most of you know about the story of Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, and I don't need to talk and do blah blah about the story. Again, Mr. Darcy is a very controversial yet loved character of English literature. Elizabeth being an extremely strong, powerful female character that Jane Austen has created, which is read and loved by readers across generation. Now, I made this 8 films, and those films, I have read the books of these 8 films, and I talked about those 8 films which have been adapted from books. I have endless similar kind of books which are made into movies, which I have either read the book or watched the movie. That is there in Bengali. More are there in English as well as in Hindi. Now, if you want similar recommendation, then do write in the comment section, because it is on your comment, your feedback, I decide to make new topics for my video. If you like this particular video, then please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed my channel, Book Tales by Preetha, then I would be happy if you subscribe my channel, and if you spread the knowledge among your friends and relatives that there is a particular channel on YouTube by the name Book Tales by Preetha, and I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, tata and bye-bye.